Good afternoon, everybody. Today is uh, Wednesday, February the 3rd, 2021, and I want to be going into English and talking about the introduction that I put in Google Classroom yesterday. Yesterday, I put some introduction that people can be reading and making sure that they understand, especially in Google Classroom. And it's very important that I put a PowerPoint already in Google Classroom so everybody can look at it in Google Classroom, and it's already in Google Classroom. So there's no excuse to tell me that I can't find it and it's not there and all that stuff. So you should be able to do that and able to look Google Classroom at the notes and at the packaging and to look at all those PowerPoints that I just put about our school expectations and the rules that are going to be followed in the school, including the restrictions that I laid out on December the 16th, 2020. And that was like 2 weeks ago when I put the restrictions. I mean, last month ago. Those restrictions are going to be in effect on March 20th, 2021, because that's when schools are going to be opening. And I'm going to be opening my school on March 20th. And those restrictions are going to be effective. And if people don't follow those restrictions, we either going to do another lockdown or I might even just close the whole school and do that. So we will see. If people follow the restrictions, it will be fine. Now I want to be going on lesson one of the story, and there will be homework that will be due. Homeworks are already on Google Classroom, so it tells you read the story and all that. So make sure that you check the PowerPoint regularly every day because there are going to be homework for you to do in that PowerPoint. So it's making sure that you every day regularly doing the homework. We're gonna have our unit exam on February 11th, and that's next Thursday, and we have our Unit 2 exam on February the 24th. So every week there will be a unit exam and a test, so make sure that you're here on time every day for attendance and not miss class. So now I'm gonna be reading the story and hope everybody's following along. So Christopher Marlowe, 1564 to 93, the passionate shepherd to his love. Come live with me and be my love, and we will all we will all the pleasures prove that hills and valleys, dales and fields, or wood or steepy mountain yield, and we will sit upon the rocks and see the shepherd fill their flocks by shallow river to whose falls melodious birds sing miracles, and I will make thee beds of rose and a thousand fragrant popos, a cap of flowers and kirtle embroidered of all with leaf of myrtle, a, a gown made of the finest wool, which from our pretty lamp we will pull, fair line slippers for the gold, with buckles of the purest gold, a belt of straw and ivy buns with coral clasps and amber studs. And if these pleasures may thee move, come live with me and be my love. The shepherd swains shall dance and sing for the delight each May morning. If these delights they mind may move, then live with me and be my love. So this is um, a poem for the first lesson, and I'll read the homework afterwards. It's very important that people understand that very important that you do it right. So this is the second poem. Um, this one is made by Sir Walter Raleigh Giff. So I'll ask you these writers who made each poem. So it's very important that in the exam I might ask you who made this poem, who made that poem. So it's very important that you pay attention which poem is written by because you'll be asked during the exam to do that and to identify for me. So this is the second for lesson two. This is lesson two, a poem. So if all the world and love were young, and the truth in every shepherd's tongue, these pretty pleasures might be moved to live with thee and be thee love. But time drives flocks from the field to fold when rivers rage and rocks grow cold and fulmul become dumb. The rest complains of cares to come, the flowers to fade and the wanton fields, the wayward winter reckoning yields as honey tongue a heart of gale in a fantasy spring but swirl fall. The gowns they hew, they beds of rose, they cap the curl and they pose, soon break, soon weather, soon forgotten, in folly rip, in reason rotten. Thy belt of straw and I've bund, they coral claps and amber stunned. All these in me no means can move to come to the thee and be thy love. But could youth last and love still breed, had joy no date nor age no need these delights my mind might move to live with thee and be thy love. So this is two um for the two lessons. So it's very important that you guys make sure that those two lessons you do and making sure that that you do that. Now I'm going to be going over the PowerPoint and the expectations where you combine all these things and expectation of the class and what I expect in the PowerPoint. So according to the Alberta government, schools this year have decided in-person school and online learning is family choice or re-entry. So this is a family choice or re-entry. So the family choice, students have a choice if they wanted to do online learning or do in-person learning. Students will return to back in-person learning on March 20th, 2021. There will be school restrictions that will come to effect with that on March 20th, 2021. New restrictions was announced on December 16, 2021 that includes mandatory mask in schools starting March 20th, 2021. There will be 5 students that will be attending the schools. The rest will be online learning. That will be taking effect on March 20th, 2021. Students must bring their own devices and hand sanitizers, and you must bring your own supplies. That will also take effect on March 20th, 2021. You must take the vaccine in order for you to be in the school. If you do not take the vaccine, you will not come to the school. That will be taking effect on March 20th, 2021. You must have your cameras on at all times during class. That's already took place on Thursday, December 17th. You must follow all the school restrictions for you to be in the school and respecting people's health guidelines decisions as made about our school. It will open on March 20th, 2021. On Friday, December 18, 2020, Abdurrahman Yusuf said these restrictions will be effect starting on March 20th and people must follow the health rules and restrictions. If people do not follow the health rules and the restrictions on March 20th, 2021, there will be either more restrictions or even a lockdown. So this is my name, Abdurrahman. I'm the one who announced on Friday, December the 18th, that yes, if people don't follow the health rules, there will be restrictions more, that will be more sincere, more restrictions are going to be effective in the school. So people must follow the health rules and the restrictions for our school re-entry, and our safety in our school is very important. So courses, there will be courses for each semester in quarter 3. English 10-2 and writing news articles in quarter 4, English 20-2 and English 30-2, writing biography. Talking about the diploma exams and final exams, there will be diploma and final exams, but the diploma exams are option this year due to COVID-19. This year on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, and on Monday, January 11th, 2021, and on Tuesday, April 19th, 2021, and on Thursday, June 10th, 2021. These are the dates of the diploma and final exams. After 2 months of learning, there will be a final exam. So make sure that there will be is not I'm just gonna let you go like this without having a final exam. There will be a straightforward final exam that you're gonna have to be writing, and that will be that's something that you're gonna have to do. Now I'm gonna presentation and other activities in the school. There will not be presentation this year due to COVID-19 outbreak, so it is cancelled. There will be online presentation instead of in-person presentation. Indoor school activities are also closed, including art, sports, and presentation. School activities will resume in November 20th, 2021 or December 20th, 2021. I'm assuming by then, hopefully the COVID will leave and things are going to get back to normal. But if things stay like this, now we have the variant, we have the new COVID variant strain. If things get worse by next fall, then I might even move it till the winter or even maybe later, according to how things are. So that will be the plan. Um, Time and attendance. Make sure you are here regularly, daily basis. The course moves in a very fast pace, and if you are not here, you will miss exams, and it will be very hard to make up for exams, and you might end up failing the course. Attendance makes students successful and eager to learn, and also shows your teacher that you are taking seriously on this course. Yeah, so it's very important that you make sure that you're here regularly every day, being on time. If I see students are not taking this course seriously, you're going to be kicked out. So if 1 week I don't see you, then you're going to be kicked out because that means you're not serious about English 10-2, what I'm teaching this course now. So it's very important that you make that time and you make the ability to make sure you're here on time and on class time. If you can't make it, then you have to email me ahead of time and tell me uh, you have an appointment or you have whatever. But that should be rare. It shouldn't be every day you tell me you have an appointment, or every 2 3 days you have tell me you have an appointment. I'm not gonna buy that excuse. So it's making sure that you attend on time, making sure that you're here regularly. Webcam on during exams and class time. It is very important that your webcam is on so the teacher can supervise you during the exam. So you do not cheat or leave the room. If that happens during the exam, the person will end up getting a 0 on the exam or will fail the course. That is a part of the school restrictions that was announced on December 16th, 2020. Students must follow the rules of the school. This is very important. Your webcam has to be on. If I don't see it on during the exam time, I will suspect that you're cheating during the exam, and that won't be acceptable. So it's very important that you follow you follow the rules of the school. Once restrictions are put in place in school, they must be followed. They're not being followed, like I said, I can close this whole school again because March 20th, still, I don't feel like it's ready for us to open school yet. But the reason I am because a lot of parents, they're complaining and they want their student to go head back to school. And I'm only allowing 5 students just to be coming to the school. I'm not allowing any more than 5 students. So it's very important that you make sure that you're here and making sure that you're on time. That's what's really important, and that's the expectation of the school. So today I'm going to be going on for today's homework, and every day from now on, I will be going on every day's homework. So it's very important. But if anybody who has any questions about the expectations of the school, the rules of the school, the restrictions of the school, because if you have any questions, I'm willing to answer those questions right now, not wasting our time. You don't have questions, we'll move on. But if you have questions, I'm willing to answer them now frequently because it's very important that people do the right thing. Um, but I'm going to be going today's homework, and I'm trying to make this bigger so we can so okay, wait. I'm going to be adding more homework to this, but okay, reread page 150 to 160 of the palace theft and the story of by the owner to the end. Okay, therefore I called him to my office and responded brief waiting to the following prompt. What does the narrator describe of his classroom suggest about his expectations of his students? Use the short response rubric and the checklist to guide your written response. In addition, reread page 160 and 164 of the page theft. In those days, I lived in small quarter. So that's your homework. Make sure you read those pages and have it ready by tomorrow. And make sure you send it tonight in the evening when you're doing homework. Make sure you send in the homework and you do the homework today. I hope everybody have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.